I shopped Chevrolet, I shopped Ford, I shopped Nissan Titan, and I actually shopped the Tundra. And all four, those are your major hitters. Now, when you've driven, mainly domestic or U.S., you call it mainly domestic, which is your top three, Chevrolet, Ford, Ram, your entire life, it's hard sometimes to step out into the Toyota or the Nissan world. However, I had a complete open mind because I was changing from a brand that I've driven forever. Some of the others were comparable. It had a decent ride, but the price was so much more. So then it comes back down to, what is it you're truly looking for? I broke it down, not just about the price. I even took that out and I said, okay, well, let's look at towing capacity. There again was the big one for me, because if you're going to push something to the limit, and if you have a lot of them had between 7 and 8,000 pound towing capacity in a 1500, with the way they come from the factory with the gear ratio on the rear end. Well, if you're going to be pulling 6,000 pounds constantly, that's going to wear it out a lot sooner. Whereas this one had a 10.5, so when I'm only pulling 6, I'm a lot closer, to the 55 percentile range in utilization. To me, well, I guess time will tell, but sounds like longevity is what I was looking for. In comparison to the others, every truck is unique. Every manufacturer is unique. However, the price difference, what I got for my money, actually, the towing capacity in which I bought it, it was what I needed. It fit everything that I was looking for without having to go to a 3/4 ton, which is what I was faced with staying with Chevy and even with the Ford, because the Ford EcoBoost was not something when it comes to working a lot. I mean, yeah, they get great fuel mileage. Yes, they accelerate fast, but when it comes to heavy duty usage, they're going to ask you to go to an actual V8. Okay, and then when you go to the V8, you're getting into they're getting more money. And then it just came down to, but it's not a Hemi, it's not a 5.7, it's a little bit smaller. They go from a 5.2 to a 6.1, I believe, on the Chevy side. Huge cost difference, terrible gas mileage, and believe it or not, the 6.1 with the Chevy and GMC both come with, still didn't have the towing capacity of the 5.7 because of the 8-speed transmission and the 3.92 gear ratio rear end. So